It's the 5th annual Kickoff Classic live in Irvine, California at the Great Park in Irvine. Finally back at the Great Park after a bunch of rainouts a season ago. We're back at home in native territory here at the stadium at the Great Park. Cameron Osburn with Jonathan Ilton here. We have a tournament record, 23 teams competing in the Kickoff Classic this year, as we already had 4 games in the morning already done tonight, and starting off 5 of the early afternoon games today. But this one at the stadium, we have 2 very talented teams, the Chaminade Silver Swords of the Pac West and the Cal State San Marcos of the CC.
As Navarro the steal and the bucket. Just no way you could take Navarro out of this game right now. Navarro with now 14 points. Golden Eagles have 23 as a team. And fouled on low by Terrence. Who else but Lisa Kiefer?
Yeah, she did a really good job shading Terrence away from the ball, so she had a wide open post for her, and Santos came over to try to help, but just too tall there is Kiefer.
Kiefer this year just 59% at the stripe. Jasmine Shipp and Molly Garnon have been elite from the free throw line alongside Barito. Number 4 in the conference in free throw shooting this year as Kiefer goes 1 for 2. Tarrant cutting back door, but the pass too high for Tarrant.
But great look, great cut there from Tarrant. Saw the wide open left side of the paint. Vela just too much sauce on that pass though, but that would have been an easy layup for Tarrant if she would have just caught it right in the breadbasket.
I really like the way Terrence playing today as a couple bodies collide. Vela went for the steal, but ended up falling right into Bailey Fong. But I like how Terrence played today. 2 points, 4 rebounds. Does have a couple turnovers, but as far as defending, she's done a good job trying to mask her will against someone like Kiefer.
Yeah, and it's really tough because Kiefer is got a couple inches on her. Kiefer, of course, 6'2". It says Terrence 6'1", but it looks like Kiefer's got a couple more than just that. And the reach of Kiefer as well is massive. So Terrence doing a good job kind of holding her own, and it also helps that she's able to take some breaks here. And Dominguez checks in for a little bit along with Tevin, who can also play against Kiefer a little bit, give her a break, maybe see some different looks too, maybe see how she exactly works in the offensive post.
These starters have played a lot for Coach Collins Kieran thus far. Izzy's got the hot hand. That shot misses. Santos on the offensive glass. Ties it at 25.
Yeah, nobody checked up on Santos there. 2 players went out to guard Navarro on that shot.
Miles Lewis, who's had a great game for the Broncos, he's ready to check in. Alongside Edric Dennis. So Jaden Henderson will come in for Jackson Tucker. Both these teams playing physical, shooting the ball well, rebounding well. With Miles Lewis.
Been a spark plug for this.
Yeah, he has.
Kyle Pauley.
So is this guy
Him
too.
And Nelson, Caleb Nelson. Both coming off the bench.
So Demarie Lewis Cooper puts the lead back to 3. Lewis Cooper up to 17 on the game. And catching's fouled on the baseline. Lewis Cooper 7 for 10 from the field. He's shooting 70%. And up to a team high, a game high of 17.
Miles Lewis is shaking up. I think he might have rolled an ankle. Hope he's okay.
Sam Hunter will check in for Lewis.
Sam Hunter, a junior, 6'5" junior.
Pomona will be playing next Saturday versus Biola. Another Pac West opponent for him. December's where the fun begins, the Pac West play. Should be an exciting year for the Golden Eagles. A lot to look forward to with how this team's performed their first 3 games. Now Jace Catchings driving, kicking Henderson out of his hands.
Just bobbled the pass there.
Tried to shoot it before he caught it.
It's a good look there by Catchings, though. And the Golden Eagle lead remains to 3.
Under 14 minutes now. Demaria Lewis-Cooper will find Parm inside. That ball is pinballed around, and here comes Jackson Harding. Jackson Harding will take it himself, but blocked at the rim. Catchings rebound, put back, no good. Harding battling and turning it over. Anything to the outfield will tie this game up. 7th hitter of the inning to come to the plate. Golden Eagles have already scored 1. 1-2 from Yates to Madison. Ground ball, base hit in the center field. Mike is in. Glasgow will tie the game at 3. It's the kid again. You thought they were dead. You thought they were dead. Just the 2nd hit of the game for the Golden Eagles. They tie it up at 3, and who else but Wyatt Madison? On a 1-2 pitch from Zach Yates, they have got to one of the best closers in the conference once again.
Now we have a pinch hitter coming into the game.
It too, and he said it a couple weeks ago.
Oh my goodness, Paul Contreras to another universe. Oh, that's a man's home run for Contreras. Out of this ballpark, out of this world. One-two, scows one into center field. That is deep. Back at the track is Miura. It's off the ball. Jogging home to score is Bardwell. Lopez on his way to second. Lopez wants it all. He rounds third. Coming home to score. It's a 1-run game in Fullerton. Inside the park, 2-run shot. Second, Dixon at first. Middle infield will play about halfway. Can the veteran do it? Slider in the dirt, 1-0.
It's a great take. Motions are high right now, but being able to have that calm demeanor at the plate. It's a guy who's been in this position before.
1-0 to Glasgow. It's a slider out to right field. This
it's
will
over.
do it for the first time.
It's a grand slam!
For the first time in 9 years, the Golden Eagles are headed to the playoffs. It's a walk-off grand slam for Luke Glasgow.
What a way to end it! Put an exclamation point on this game. I gotta go.
Luke Glasgow is the hero. It's a hanging slider. Golden Eagles win this one 14-10. Golden Eagles are headed to the Pac West tournament for the first time in school history. Joe Turgeon, it's taken him 9 seasons since being in Division II. It's been up and down this year. The Golden Eagles, they beat the number 17 team in the country, the Westmont Warriors, in Game 1. 14 runs on 10 hits for the Golden Eagles, 10 runs on 13 hits for Westmont. They led this game all the way up until the 8th. Michael Dixon tied it. Bryce McFeely tied it in the 9th. But Luke Glasgow, the veteran, his 6th home run of the season, his best collegiate season of his career, and that wills the Golden Eagles into the Pac West tournament for the first time in school history. Oh my goodness, just in Game 1 of today's doubleheader, there's a 4-game set today. They've done it year in, year out. They took 3 of 4 versus Fresno Pacific last series. They have taken the game, the first game against Westmont today, and it's Luke Glasgow, the hero, a walk-off grand slam for a 10th inning that began with Isaiah Walls walking. Shane Wallace got hit by a pitch. Baruch a sac bunt. Intentional walk to Dixon, and Luke Glasgow walks us off. It's a grand slam. Golden Eagles clinch the Pac West tournament bid. Azusa Pacific and Point Loma have also clinched it, but congrats to Joe Turgeon. It's taken him 9 years, but he's done it. Game 1 today is over, 14-10. Can't get much more offense than this. as emotions are all high for this Golden Eagles team. For Cameron Osburn, for Jake McBride, I should say, I'm Cameron Osburn. Still game 2, 7 innings to come up. Golden Eagles headed to the playoffs. Thank you for that one, Jake.
You're welcome, Cameron.
Baruch saw a plate appearance in the last game, or actually I should say 2 games ago, in that 10-run victory for the Cougars. Baruch, a hit on the year, came in the first at-bat of the season. David Baruch out to right field. At the track, at the wall. Baruch! David Baruch the third. It's a go-ahead 2-run home run. It's 6-4 Golden Eagles.
First pitch. One swing.
The first collegiate home run for David Baruch the third. He takes a fastball, and he'll be hearing it on the way back to the dugout. Are you kidding?
Massive win for the Golden Eagles, who would split against Azusa Pacific. Would move the Golden Eagles up to tied 5th in the Pac West. The 1-2 to Lee. Fastball away. Short week for the Golden Eagles. They got 4 more coming up on Monday and Tuesday. Doubleheader on Monday versus Chaminade, and same thing on Tuesday.
2-2 pitch coming. He's probably going to go back to that sweeper.
He goes to the sweeper. He can't get the call. Tried going back door.
Everyone on the field and everyone in the stands wanted that call. Oh man, just missed him. Must have missed a little in, I guess.
Also came around the plate. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Will Medina will be on the move on the pitch, and the pitch from Meehan, a slider. He got him swinging. Connor Meehan, his first victory of the season. The Golden Eagles split today's doubleheader, and they split the series against Azusa Pacific. Something they have not done in a long time, to say the least. As the Golden Eagles, they moved to 5th, tied for 5th in the Pac West. They now move to 7-9 in conference play. As for Azusa Pacific, they now move to 12-7 in the conference. And boy, what a series it was, as Connor Meehan, his first win of the season. And Pacias will pick up the loss, as David Baruch is the hero today. A 2-run go-ahead home run for David Baruch, the junior. His first of the season and just his 6th at-bat of the season, his first of his career. As the Golden Eagles, they tack on 2 in the bottom of the 6th, and they pull out the victory. A run in the first, a run in the third, 2 in the 4th, 2 in the 6th. And the Golden Eagles, another short week for them. They'll be right back at it Monday. Hopefully the weather doesn't kick us out of here, as rain is expected both Saturday and Sunday. So what a series it was. The Golden Eagles split against Azusa Pacific, and it was just a magical series, a very fun series to be a part of. And that's it. So for Jake McBride, for Ben Rosehart, our sports information director, for Kayla Murakami on graphics today, I'm Cameron Osburn saying Happy Easter, everyone.
Her name well known across the state. Hit .496 in her career in high school. This ball is absolutely crushed into right field, and that is gone. It's a grand slam for Gabby Garcia, her first collegiate home run, will produce 4 runs for the Sooners. And the Titans claw home a run as Guevara crushes one left center field. That'll be off the top of the wall and stay in the yard, as Ferdman will have to stop at third. How did that ball not leave, Robbie?
You know what you're expecting from KK Christie, rather a veteran, but now you get the freshman to do damage.
That ball's lined out to left field, and that is gone. Natalie Lozano, her first collegiate hit, is a 3-run shot. And it's now 5-3 Oklahoma. Just took a 2-1 heater from Lowry and absolutely hit a heat-seeking missile over the left center field.
Lopez. Right there. See how she had to pick up that softball? And they say she's safe. And it was just hesitated on Parker's end.
That is an absolute bomb out to left field. My goodness. Just an absolute crusher from Isabella Emmerling. That ball might have went all the way back to Norman. I do not think you can hit a softball harder or farther
than that.
That kind of gets where we were talking about before. Now you have bases loaded, still have one out, so you're looking at times to have their errors as well.
The 2-1 is skied to the left side of the infield. This will help out the Titans, as right there to make the catch is Cosillos, and there's 2 down in the 7th.
Oh, down to it.
Lead trying to move to 12-5 on the year. It's a 1-2 from Leanna Garcia. She got her strike 3.
Awesome.
The Titans have done it. They've defeated LSU. The number 5 ranked Tigers are now 15-1. And how about that, Jim? A 6-5 win.
Amazing. What a great opportunity for the Titans. What a great clutch situation coming, bases loaded. Leanna Garcia paints the corner, called strike 3, victory for the Titans.
Trisha McCleskey moves to 5-3 on the season, and Leanna Garcia picks up her first save of the year as the Cal State Fullerton Titans defeat LSU for the first time of the 2025 season. McCleskey has retired 3 straight hitters, now already has a career-high 6 strikeouts and has 7. McCleskey does it, shuts out the Cal State Northridge Matadors. Immediate impact and a big impact as Salazar barrels one to center. Back is Kaya Johnson. It's gone! She does it on Senior Day. Abigail Salazar, her first home run as a Titan. Oh my goodness, there's no better feeling than that. Titans will come up in the bottom of the 5th with 4, 5, and 6 as Ava Arce will put a charge in one in center, and that one is gone. Solo home run for Ava Arce. That's her 2nd of the series, and the reigning Big West Player of the Week strikes yet again. Inner, Tutsu to Kate, grounder, it's fair. Ferdman coming home to score the winning run. Clutch Kate. 4-3, Titans win. They walk off UC Davis again.
The Titans use their speed to get it.
We'll see if Lozano can make a big impact as Lozano shoots it to the gap. Verhoff around 2nd, heading to 3rd. Kate touches on 3rd, coming across to score the winning run. Natalie Lozano, the 12th inning hero in Game 1.
Freshman year. Has seen an appearance versus Dominican. A hitless there. Nails Torres Gonzalez in some 4th inning trouble. And Tipton skies one out to left center field. That's at the wall. It's gone. Bus out of an 0 for 11 wide open. Hannah Tipton. Carrie Weber pulling all the right strings in an elimination game.
The kind of swings you dream about.
A 1-0. Doan crushes one left center field and say goodbye to that one. Julia Doan, her 2nd home run of the tournament. And it puts the Cougars ahead.
On a team chocked full of veteran leadership, it's the
Granados. We'll see if Bridget Trujillo, the senior out of Ontario, can heat up her bat. Squares this one up over to Zuniga. Does it again. Emily Zuniga pulling out a snow cone here on a Thursday. And Julia Doan skies one right field. Julia Doan. Julia Doan, a solo home run. The Cougars reclaim the lead. Doan demolition. She has been everything for the Cougars, John. Familiar scenario we saw in the Biola and Concordia game as well. Another 3-2. Line drive to left. Julia Doan. Down go the champs. Biola eliminated. Cougars survive. 2 games today.
3-2. Arce flies one into right field. That is deep. It is gone. Record time for Ava Arce. She's done it. Make room, Jenny Topping. Ava Arce has broke the single season record for RBIs. 50 on the season. It came in her final at bat of the regular season. Look at the love she's getting.
Holden delivers up high and away, ball 4. And 2 are already on for the Vikings. Not an ideal start for Olivia Holden. And here comes Haley Rath. Thought she was the best player of this tournament a season ago. Well, she had 500 in the tournament last year. She was 7 for 14, drove in 4 runs.
Rath, one of 4 Vikings named to the all-tournament team a year ago. Just beat out for that tournament MVP award by Concordia's Missy Namath. I'm not going to suggest there was any home cooking in the voting. As I recall, Namath did have an incredible tournament herself, couple home runs, including a walk-off, but Rath certainly deserving as well. She went on to prove throughout the season.
Reigning GNAC Player of the Year. My favorite thing about her is she never played shortstop until she got to Western Washington, and she's just done nothing but prove that she's a first-team All-GNAC every single year thus far. Was really a multi-sport athlete in high school. Played soccer as well as basketball. Probably could have played college at any one of those 3 sports. But she was a career .620 hitter in high school. John, she hit 48 home runs in high school.
I'm still stuck on .620, and then he hit me with 48 home runs. .620.
Yeah, you don't really see numbers like that too often. Drove in 172 runs in her high school career. As Rath off the end of her bat, that'll drop in fair down the right field line. As Andrews had to hold, and she will stop at third base. So Haley Rath continues her hot season from a season ago where she hit .371. It's 1 for 1 today.
Another little cue shot. We've seen a number of those throughout our 2, now 3 games today here at the Great Park Softball Stadium. Ball's finding the right place for defenders. Just nothing you can do about it. As a pitcher, not much you can do either. You don't give up hard contact. It's just finding a spot that lets the batter reach safely.
A meeting in the circle already as Olivia Holden really struggling thus far. 2 walks in a single. All 3 have reached for the Vikings. And in comes Emma Andrzejewski Ramirez. Spent her first 2 seasons at Brigham Young University. And just tore the conference apart last year. 18 homers, 56 RBIs, while also hitting .290, and has them juiced. All around the bases are the Vikings. Olivia Holden is going to have to work some magic. That pitch is blocked in the dirt by Kwiatkowski, who's the catcher. Nguyen, Aguado, and Jay Ross from left to right in the outfield. Gomez, Rico, Tori Al, and Kaylee Hole from third to first. A 1-0 on Andrzejewski Ramirez. 2-0. Those 18 home runs and 56 RBIs a season ago for her also set the Western Washington record for most in a season.
Bit of a half swing at that one. Something I recall seeing from her in the tournament a year ago. Taking a cut and a miss there. It's a bit of an all or nothing approach at the plate, but when it is the all part, watch out, because she can do some serious damage.
I think she hit a home run in the tournament last year at Concordia, which tried to go to the center of the earth. As a grounder to short, they get one at home. So it's a force out. Andrews out at the plate.
It's a great stretch by the catcher, Kwiatkowski. Looking like a first baseman there, keeping the toe on the plate to record the force.
6-2 fielder's choice, and in comes Riley Anderson. Better yet for Cheryl Gilmore, her team didn't lose much. They lost Ashley Jacobson, who's now a part of the coaching staff for Western Washington, but that was pretty much their only starter that they lost. Bases loaded, one out now. Good pitch from Holden. Western Washington also trying to pick up their first victory of the tournament. They lost the opener this morning. That was a 9:30 a.m. start, 8 a.m. start for them. They lost to Cal State East Bay.
Yeah, the Pioneers jumped all over the Vikings in that matinee contest.
There's a grounder off the glove of Holden. They try to go to third for one. They can't get her at third either. A run comes across the score. It'll be an RBI for Riley Anderson, and it's 1-0 Vikings. So Rath will move to third. Andrew Jesky Ramirez to second. And it's an infield single for Riley Anderson. 4 of the first 5 have reached for the Vikings. In comes Isabella Bay.
Yeah, the Vikings trying to do to Dominguez Hills what Cal State East Bay did to them this morning. Jump on them early. 3 runs in the first, 2 runs in the second for the Pioneers, as they ran away with the victory over the number 2 team in the country. The final of that one was 7-1.
It's not often A, Western Washington loses, and B, loses by 6 runs. 2-0 on Anderson. This is Isabella Bay. Big swing and a miss. Bay, the junior out of Spokane. In the dirt. 3 balls and a strike. Nowhere to put her. Played only 7 games last season for the Vikes. 26 games her freshman year. Playing time fell off last year. A 3-1 count off the end of the bat.
It's a good pitch from Holden there. Got the chase. They making contact, but still what Holden's looking for is for her to offer it a pitch that's tailing away from the zone. Another big pitch coming up here.
3-2 from Holden. He is outside. Ball 4. She'll walk in a run. And the Vikings have doubled their lead. It's 2-0 as Rath will touch home.
Can't quite get the chase that time. Again looking outside, but